Hey, there it is. Y'all heard it right then and there. Luis Ortiz, I'm about to beat your ass. I promise you that. Hey, November 4th is going down at the Barclays Center. We got a big announcement at the Dream Hotel, 12 noon Wednesday. It's going down. First press conference. Bug Squad. Somebody got to go. I'm going to knock his ass out.
Welcome back to Keep It Real Boxing. This is Cypherbox bringing you the latest in boxing news. And what I want to talk about here is, as you saw, Deontay Wilder on his Instagram page has confirmed that the fight with Luis Ortiz on November 4th for his WBC title has been confirmed. They're going to announce it on Wednesday at the first official press conference for that fight. But the fight's been done. The deal's done. Fight's on. November 4th is when it's going to happen. Now, obviously, there was a lot of drama in the build-up for this fight. The last 4 or 5 weeks where Luis Ortiz tried to get AJ stripped of his WBA title because he's the WBA mandatory challenger. He was trying to, I'm going to be the first to admit, at the beginning, there was a couple of videos ago where I actually said I felt Anthony Joshua was avoiding, it seemed like Anthony Joshua was avoiding Luis Ortiz. How wrong? I'm not one of these people who can't admit when he's wrong or if he's got something wrong. I'm not a proud person like that. I know there's a lot of people out there who can't admit when they're wrong and they try to cover it up with more BS. I'm not one of those people. If I got something wrong, I'm going to be honest and I will tell you I got it wrong. Period. We all make mistakes. We're all human. I'm exactly the same. But Ortiz tried to get AJ stripped. From Eddie Hearn tells us as well that he tried to also get some step aside money. That didn't work. Eddie Hearn asked AJ what he wanted to do. AJ said, I'm not letting go of any of my belts. I want to deal with my mandatories. And Hearn set the record straight, told AJ and literally probably told Team Ortiz as well, and said, we're going to follow the unified champions rule, which is you deal with your mandatory challengers in the order that they come. So Pulev was first for that IBF title because he's been waiting around for a year, stepped aside to allow AJ to fight Eric Molina and then Vladimir Klitschko. So he needs to get dealt with first and then he can fight Ortiz for the WBA title, or defend his WBA title against Ortiz, I mean. Okay. They even offered Ortiz an undercard fight at Cardiff and they said right here, right now, we can negotiate deal, sign a contract and confirm a deal that will fight you next in February, March. He's obviously not gone for that because his whole plan has backfired, him and his team. Let's not forget he's a Al Heyman fighter. Deontay Wilder's an Al Heyman fighter. I'm sure Al Heyman's had something to do with that. Trying to get AJ stripped so you can have 2 world champions fight each other on November 4th. But it hasn't worked out that way. It's backfired. So Ortiz now will just simply be a challenger to Deontay Wilder's WBC title. I don't know whether Ortiz will be able to keep hold of his mandatory challenger's position with the WBA title for the WBA title. I doubt he would be, so they'll probably have to have an elimination fight to determine a new mandatory challenge for that WBA title. It would seem to me that's what would happen. Let's not forget though, you know what? There's some good fights over the next 3 months at heavyweight. You got Joseph Parker versus Hughie Fury. We've then obviously got Anthony Joshua on October 28th against Pulev for the IBF title. And then we've got this one. We've got Wilder versus Ortiz on November 4th. So, it's good to see, the cogs are turning again in the heavyweight division. It stalled a little bit after Vladimir Klitschko's retirement. And, we're looking good. So it looks like we can get some big potential fights next year in 2018. And hopefully at some point, have an undisputed champion at heavyweight, which is what everyone wants to see. Let's not forget the heavyweight division was probably the most prestigious division in boxing at one point. you know, and that it'd be nice to see it, you know, back there, back on top within the sport of boxing, you know, and we all want to see that. There's no doubt about that. You know, there's other interesting things that are going on. You know, if Joseph Parker beats Hughie Fury, that's if he beats. Potentially he might be fighting Tony Bellew. I posted a video on Instagram a while ago of them two talking to each other, and they were kind of actually talking about a potential fight between each other. You know, but first things first, Parker said, first I need to deal with Hughie Fury. I have to beat him. That's my focus. And then if I get past that, then we'll look to Tony Bellew. At the same time, Tony Bellew is also negotiating with Andre Ward at the moment. Meet him at cruiserweight. So don't know what's going to go on with Tony Bellew, to be honest with you. But as I said, don't know what's going on with Tony Bellew. Whether we fight Andre Ward or Joseph Parker, who knows? But end of the day, I'm just glad that, you know, the heavyweight fights are back on, and they're you know, the balls, you know, they've got the ball rolling within the heavyweight division, and all the champions will be defending their belts in the next 3 months, which is great. Yeah. So I suppose it's all about watch this space and see what happens. I'm not really going to talk about how I see this fight going. I'll do a prediction video and all that sort of stuff on it later on. But just wanted to update you with that one, guys. As always, guys, like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification icon so you can get notified the minute I upload a new video. Alright, until next time, this is JOESPH reminding you to keep it real.